In recognition to those affected by the Red Deer Industrial School, City of Red Deer Mayor Tara Veer proclaimed June 11th to be Remembering the Children Day during a ceremony at Fort Normandeau.
Across the river, if you look right now, you see an escarpment with trees on it, trees along the horizon. But if you actually go up on top of the hill, there are farm fields and a county road allowance. But in amongst all the brush, there's also great granite blocks. Or not granite, sorry, sandstone blocks. This is where the Red Deer Residential School, Red Deer Indian Industrial School it was called, was built.
The Regional Native Industrial School ran from 1893 to 1919. With one of the highest mortality rates of any residential school in Canada, it remains a dark chapter in Red Deer history.
Kids came here, there wasn't enough money to take care of them, so the only way to get more money was to bring more kids and crowd them in further and further into a small space. And that's just rife for disease. So the kids that would come here would get sick and would die.
Lauren Green, whose grandfather attended the school, speaks of the importance of the exhibit.
A lot of Canadians don't know the history of the schools and the impacts brought on from the schools. It's very important that they gain an understanding of why things are the way they are at the present time.
However, visitors to the exhibit will not only be learning about the school's history, but the steps taken to reconcile and amend wrongdoings by focusing on the future as a community.
They didn't want to tell just the story of what happened in the past. Yes, there were bad things that happened. They didn't want to dwell on it. They don't want to ignore it, but they didn't want to dwell on it. They really, really, really wanted to tell how they're moving forward as well. So they are the ones who suggested that we have the exhibit as a looking to the past, turn 180 degrees and look to the future.
Whatever needs to be done from here on, under the guise of providing information and education to young people, we need to accept it as a global responsibility, all people to come together so that one's understanding and interpretation doesn't overrule the other. It has to be a partnership. Our work will carry forward, that it will be for naught, and we all have to live together. This is a beautiful country, a great country, but I think if we want to improve on it, we need to work together, and that's what we're all about.
For Go Central, I'm Grayson Ingram.